The purpose of this video is to showcase EA Sports' fan involvement for the Madden NFL12 cover athlete. We can only hope that the fans' suggestions, that our suggestions as far as gameplay, have also been implemented into the game as well.
Hi, I'm Sterling Sharp, and it's NFL Draft Weekend here in New York City. And once again, EA Sports is a part of the festivities. A much bigger part, a way bigger part.
CJ coming left, turns the corner.
Rivers going end zone.
Blitz, the sack.
Charles tries to cut it back right. That's one of the catches of the year. Back races in for the touchdown.
And it happened that quickly. Wow. That looked like something out of a video game.
Bring you up to speed first of all. Last year, Madden jumped off the script a little bit, did something very, very interesting, and that was they gave us 3 people to select, and they turned it over to the fans. This year, they gave us 32 picks to be able to find out who is going to grace the cover of Madden NFL12. Well, in order to explain that a little clearer, I went to the bracketologist from EA Sports Madden Senior Product Manager. Let's bring out Mr. Anthony Stevens. Anthony? Okay, my man, break it down for me. What in the world were you doing?
Well, you know, Madden's been a franchise that's been built on the fans for 23 years. They're some of the most passionate that you can find anywhere. And, you know, a bunch of us, a lot of the people sitting in this room today, we were sitting out filling out our March Madness brackets. And that's kind of when it clicked. All of our fans that are out there that give us a little heat every year that we select a cover athlete, we said, you know what, let's give it to them. Let's make a bracket and let them choose, and that's what we did. 13 million votes later, here we are. There's a lot of things that go into a cover athlete. It's kind of their career journey, what's their fan base like, and obviously on-field performance being the biggest one, and we use that to seed the players.
I mean, you as a cover athlete, you have to start first. What do you think about this selection process?
I actually felt like it was very unique. To have the fans actually voices be heard was unique. To have the fans actually voices be heard was unique. To have the fans actually voices be heard was unique. To have the fans actually voices be heard was unique.
They give the ball back to Peyton Hillis. Off one tackle, off another tackle.
He blows through and goes in again.
And he'll take the gold medal on that one. They give the ball to Hillis. He's going to go wide right.
10, 5, touchdown, Peyton Hillis.
Whoa. Peyton Hillis continues to make it. He jumped up there and they didn't want to give him back.
The man that is going to grace the cover of Madden NFL12. Not a very good golfer, by the way, either. My man, Mr. Peyton Hillis. I had to throw that in there.
Can we have a round of applause for the Boots, please?
Listen to my family and everybody else. I just thought, you know, maybe talk about this Madden curse and all. I didn't want to continue to maximize that.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Do you believe in the Madden curse?
Not at all.
I mean, you play for Cleveland. I mean, a lot of people would say you guys have been cursed for a long time anyway. Marshall Faulk, you graced the cover of Madden 2003. 3 or 4?
3.
3. Was that before Columbus or after? Talk to us about that year that you were on the cover of Madden.
You know, I hear you talking to Peyton about the curse, and I always say this. Guys get hurt in football all the time. When you're on the cover of Madden, you're a very visible player. I mean, you touch the football a lot. You either threw it or caught it or tackled a lot of people, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of touches, period. So the chances for you to get hurt, they're greater.
Throw it out to Susanna Collins. Susanna, do the fans out there believe that there's a Madden curse?
I don't know. Let's talk to some of these fans. Do you buy into this whole concept of the Madden curse?
Curse? What curse?
What curse?
Seems to me that a heck of a lot of players out there get hurt, and play bad, and Madden doesn't have anything to do with it.
So you're not blaming the game?
No, and look at all the players in the last 3 years that have been on that cover. Seems to me they've done moderately well for themselves.
I mean, we got Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl MVP, taking down Ndamukong Suh. He beat Sam Bradford and little Danny Woodhead on his way to the Final Four. But the Green Bay fans said they didn't want him on the cover. They voted, open websites and Twitter and Facebook. They did not want Aaron Rodgers on the cover because in Green Bay,
last year.
in Green Bay, we believe in the curse, so we didn't want him anywhere near.
When to go? Go to him, boy. Go to him. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. We need Jamal in there. And off Charles, left side. Breaks a tackle. Digging like a mole for 18 yards. There's only one person that carries the ball right here. He can run, and he does. A 29-yard run. I'll tell you what. Yeah! Charles still breaking tackles and burrows a hole. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Some of the notable upsets.
Well, one that was shocking to me was Drew Brees, a former Super Bowl MVP, going down to Adrian Peterson. I think it was a 9 versus a 4 seed. Just seeing a Super Bowl MVP go down like that is incredible.
Do you think it's because he was on the cover last year? People were just kind of indifferent?
No, I would hope not, because he still had a pretty outstanding year.
He did. I don't know. I mean, crazy things can happen when you leave it up to the fans, guys.
Diehards waiting outside Radio City Music Hall to get their take on the Madden cover vote.
Do you think that the so-called Madden curse had anything to do with, like, the Green Bay fans saying, we don't want Aaron Rodgers to be on the cover?
The fans are voting smart now because they know the history of it. So Browns fans, honestly, what do they have to lose?
You're fine with Adrian Peterson not being on the cover?
I am completely fine this year.
You buy into this idea of a curse. Do you believe this?
No, it's just it's a coincidence. I hope it doesn't happen.
Is it kind of cool to see a guy like Peyton Hillis?
Peyton Hillis, he's hardcore. He's hard body, so, you know, he's the truth.
He wakes up in the morning and he excellent because he's the best there is.
Wow, I've never heard it put quite so eloquently.
He overcame the odds and he did it. I love the story. You want those kinds of guys, and once in a while you don't need all the bling.
I like Peyton Hillis. He's a good guy.
And I think a very worthy person to be on the cover of Madden.
Of course.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3. High formation. Here comes the rush. Rodgers with protection. Touchdown pass, Aaron Rodgers. He glides up the middle. Michael Vick races in for the touchdown.
That was a laser pass.
Peyton Hillis continues to make it. There are very few quarterbacks who can run like that. Adrian is gone. Touchdown, Peyton Hillis. He walks into the end zone.
This is the type of game where legends are made.
The other matchup, though, where we had Michael Vick, arguably the most exciting guy in our league, taking down the guy who ran against 8-man boxes all year in Adrian Peterson.
How surprised were you that Aaron Rodgers was upset by Peyton Hillis, a number 10 seed?
I was pretty shocked, coming off a Super Bowl win. That was a huge upset. But no doubt Peyton Hillis had a great season. He was on my fantasy team, and he carried me to the top. So can't say enough about that guy.
Absolutely. I'm with you, man. Peyton Hillis, way to go, buddy.
And then all of a sudden, there were two.
Keep pushing. Hey, keep fighting. Vick takes the snap. He guns it to the back of the end zone. Touchdown! And that is a huge play. Hillis right through the middle. 35, hurdles, 30, lands. Vick races in for the touchdown. We were waiting for that. To Hillis. Blows through him and goes in again. This was a comeback like I have never seen.
Anthony, talk to us here.
So I'm a member of the audience now, so I can have an opinion, right?
Yes, you can.
I can have an opinion? All right, so here's the thing. There's a changing of the guard happening in the NFL, right? Brett Favre's retired, Tom Brady's getting older, Peyton's getting older. There were 2 running backs last year that had over 1,100 yards rushing, double-digit touchdowns, over 60 receptions, and over 450 yards receiving. 2 of them. He's one, and the other one is another young guy that not many people know, Arian Foster. Look at the city of Cleveland. This is a sports city scorn, right? They couldn't control Jordan over Elo, but they could control Peyton Hillis making the cover of Madden NFL12 and 13 million votes, and they did it. That's it.
You heard it from the man.
I'm going to Times Square.
I want to introduce you to the newly crowned Madden NFL12 cover athlete, Peyton Hillis.
How you doing, man? Doing good? Browns fan, that's what I'm talking about. Just wanted to let everybody know that I really appreciate everything y'all did for me.
Exaggerate your moves, exaggerate your eyes because the camera.
What about the hurdle?
Oh, look at it. Try it again. Perfect, that's a wrap.
Chosen by the brains at EA. Hey, Marshall Faulk's going to be on our cover. Brett Favre's going to be on our cover. You were kind of like the people's champ. How does that make you feel?
You know, it feels good. You know, I'm not saying I'm better than this guy or whatever, but, you know, I think I brought it back a certain type of play that hadn't been seen in a long time, and I think a lot of fans, a lot of people took notice of that.
Well, I mean, we've done a great job of discussing the bracket. All our analysts picked on what they thought about the pick from 2011. We got to look forward to Madden 13, and we got to figure out who's going to be on the cover. So, guys, give me a guy that can represent the NFL, Madden 13, on the cover. Barry Sanders, let's start with you.
How about Calvin Johnson, the Lions?
You like Calvin Johnson of the Lions?
Absolutely.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
I think we're going to see much improved Lions team. He could be on there as much as anyone else.
Peyton?
Pretty much the obvious choice. I'm going to say Adrian Peterson.
Touchdown, Vikings!
You can say yourself now, back to back. It's okay. I would.
Dion? Dion?
Let me go to Atlanta with Matt Ryan or Roddy White.
Gonna sail it for Roddy White, who's there.
It'll probably be Tony Romo and the Cowboys because of the Cowboy fans. When their fans recognize that the Cleveland Browns stepped up and got Peyton Hillis the cover of Madden 12, their fans will definitely get involved.
You know, take out of context what football is really about. It's about going out there and having fun. When you get to step out on that field, I mean, you're one of 1,200 people that get to play this game. And we need to show more appreciation for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peyton Hillis, the cover of Madden NFL 12.